You are allowed only one Maestoso album on your desert island. What's it to be?
Well, you've played on quite a few, haven't you?
Yeah.
One drop.
Yeah, you'd have one drop, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Well, if I'm allowed uneasy listening, I'd have that.
Yeah, uneasy
because that's got a bit of everything. It's got most of my faves. And I do have a real soft spot for Grim, actually, because I love the ice.
I'll take Grim.
Yeah.
You take uneasy listening, and we've got it all covered. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got all of them.
Got all three, yeah.
I really don't. I don't understand this one. Any observation on John's recipe?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Paige is better than everybody else.
Yeah.
That's why me and Kev work with him.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's not really fair. We just split everything 4 ways.
Yeah, it's
so-
partnership, so it can't. Yeah.
I'd have pissed
Gets
cats.
it better than
Right,
that.
these are for all three of you again.
Right.
What were the first and last records you bought?
Well, I've got this nailed on. First one, Tower of Strength, Frankie Vaughan. And the most recent one was Frankie Rides Again by Frankie Vaughan.
Was it? Wow, yeah.
No, not.
Nothing in between.
Counting Crows, Underwater Sunshine was my latest one.
Wow, yeah. I can't remember the last one about. I think I bought Foreigner 4 the other day because it was £2 in a shop. So I thought, oh, I'll get that for the car. And the first album was I bought Live and Dangerous, but I think prior to that I bought the Stranger album. When was Thanks to Ara? I bought that, the Sam Cath one.
That would be about 75, I would guess.
Oh, that would be it then. I bought Thanks to Ara, which is a Sad Cath album.
No, maybe 77.
Is it? Yeah, so it's somewhere.
Yeah, it might be 77.
Right, 77. I think that mine was. If I remember buying that, so that would be.
Yeah.
Thanks to Ara.
I bought the George Duke, Billy Cobham, which was live 76. That was probably the first.
That's the coolest answer, that one, Kev,
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Frankie Vaughan,
Yeah.
Billy Cobham and George Duke. Yeah.
And the two new, the last two I bought were both Tom Petty albums. About 6 months ago, I got his new album, and I got Greatest Hits.
So did you not
Was it
buy?
with
Never
£3?
bought a single or anything like that? No.
You got straight to
any of
albums,
that?
eh?
Yeah, no, yeah, but no, I did buy that. I did buy an album, actually, but single wise,
Because it does say record.
yeah.
Because I progressed very quickly as a youngster, because I went from Frankie Vaughan. In fairness, I went a step backwards because then I went to Woody the Woodpecker.
Yeah.
But I re-emerged strongly with Love Me Do in October 1962, coming up to 50 years ago. When I was only
I can
4.
remember the first
Crikey,
record
man,
I
yeah.
bought as a chidler was Paul Anka, Diane.
Diane. That was the number one on the day of my
Diane.
birthday, 1957.
Yeah.
When was Killer Queen?
Billy Queen would have been 74, I think.
Right, I had that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, no, I bought Champions. It was what was on the B side of that.
Well, We Are the Champions.
Yeah, we are the Champions. Yeah, I
Was that
remember
with
buying
Fat Bottom Girls? No, that was Bicycle
No,
Race.
it's
that one.
Before that was the last one, wasn't it?
We Are the Champions.
that. It was after Bohemian Rhapsody, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, it'd be 77 now, I think.
Mm.
Bohemian Rhapsody was, because you had Day at the Races, Night at the Opera, and then you went on to, was it News of the World? Can't remember, but you'd be about 77.
Yeah, back to 77.
So now we're going to call jazz Stato.
I am,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told you. That's what we have to reference it. If you know what to do, we said, what year was that? I'm thinking, oh, I bought one before that. No, I have to just Google it. Just Google jazz.
Something about each of you that might surprise JLBGH fans.
Something about each of us.
I've once appeared on a TV quiz show.
Did you really?
I did.
Wow.
Yeah. It was the, you know, they used, on the BBC they used to have this really crap quiz time around about lunchtime, and Going for Gold was one of them, but that was
Yeah.
what was on. But it was the graveyard slot for BBC, and I was on one of their quizzes once upon a time.
Did you win?
And I won my episode,
Excellent.
and we went on to this leaderboard, but I didn't get to they were going to like the top 12 or something, went to a final,
Yeah.
and I didn't get into
And
the
the
final.
first prize
Oh, that's good.
was a week's holiday in Afghanistan. Yeah, well, I was on Brookside as a pirate in one of the Christmas
Really?
specials. Yes,
Wow.
saw the back of my head for about 1/8 of a second. It was 70 quid for the day, and it went past 5 o'clock, and we got a oneer. We got an extra
That's
bit.
great. I've got a Class 1 HGV licence, so when the drumming's a bit quiet, I go on the trucks.
Yeah,
That's a big 10-4.
Or he can drive us all to the next gig.
Yeah, we've had a fortune on a bloody truck driver for the last tour.
That mean I can't drink.
Your favourite JLBGH anecdote?
We've already told some of those, haven't we? Like the gluing of the.
Yeah. Oh.
We've sort of run out, and I'm not going to run into. We've got some little nuggets for Keith, haven't we? That we're keeping up our sleeve on some of the things that happen on stage. I'll tell you one. There's one we've not talked about, and it's not the one on stage at Cambridge, but it was me and my OCDness around having to wash my hands. And they wouldn't let me into the kitchen to wash my hands, and it was about half an hour before we were going on stage. So I started, well, if you don't let me wash my hands, I'm not going on the bloody stage. So so they brought a bowl, like a great big bowl, to the dressing room, and plonked it down. At which point Wooly says, "Come on, John, get the baby out."
So, do you play any other instruments, and if so, will we be hearing these on the new album?
I play piano very badly.
Oh, well, you play it very strangely. Not
Strangely.
badly.
Badly.
Well, I think there might well be some of your piano bits on the album, because I can't work them out.
Got it.
And I play guitar quite badly as well. But seeing as these two are better than me at both, but then maybe not. But yeah, you told me
Yeah, I play like tune percussion, Glock vibes. I don't think there's
not much room for
I
xylophone.
don't
Yeah.
think there's going to be a xylophone or anything on the.
Oh, we're not going to do the Sooty track then?
Okay,
Is
no.
that off the
Well,
album?
I get some
Sooty track?
Tims on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kev, strike up that xylophone.
Let's fill the room with drums, yeah.
And I don't think we need my strumming on it either. So.
We know that his nibs cuts are being recorded, don't we?
Indeed.
I'll say. Do you socialise with each other outside of band activities?
I think that's a yes for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you do when GLBGH is not active?
It's never not active,
It's
though,
never
is it
not
really?
active.
Oh, it's
Because
at least
meet
once a week, don't we?
Yeah, it's once, twice a week, every week.
Yeah.
So when you've obviously got your more gigs.
And me and Kev are weddings, Christie's bar mitzvahs,
Yeah.
reasonably priced, ladies and gentlemen.
How was Jez recruited? We know Craig was John's protege.
What? I wrote that. That's my question, that, John. I wrote that one.
And he got Kev on board.
Well, is protege illegitimate son?
I think it's an anagram of, can't get into these words, can we on?
How was I recruited? Well, I've known Craig from about, I don't know, it's probably about 20 years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
From a band called Tintin that we were doing jazzy stuff.
Yeah, we were.
And then through Craig I got to meet Kev, and you tried to get me along in when you did the Legacy tour, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, we did.
Wooly vetoed it, as
Wooly,
I recall.
Yeah.
And you got Mike Bramwell,
Yeah.
didn't you, John?
Which is the worst of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yes, we should have insisted.
But what they decided was, what we need is a pissy-arsed keyboard player for the
Yeah.
2009 tour.
That's
and,
right,
yeah.
Well,
I
it's
know
blended.
just the man.
Ah,
Yeah.
just the chap, yeah.
What are the earliest memories of rehearsing and touring with John and Wooly?
Oh, well, for me and Kev, that would be just after the Nexus album, weren't it? When
We did a TV thing first, didn't we? That was-
TV programme, yeah. When
Where was
Gina
that?
Lola Bridge fell off a bridge. What did she call it?
Oh,
Do you remember that?
tonight.
It's called Gina Lola. Remember that?
It was
That's
that
the
tonight
Italian
you will
actress,
be.
Yeah.
Gina Lola Bridge.
Was
Yeah.
that tonight you will
We
be?
did a German version of Children in Need. I think.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be...
Yeah, and they did all this thing, and it went over like a little pretend yellow brick road bridge,
Yeah.
and you went down to a podium, and she went over, Budoosh. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
We were all waiting
Yeah.
to go. There was a holding. There was a green room, dressing rooms, then a green room, then like a kind of a holding. A place they put you with just TV monitors. And he's like, right, you're on now. So we were just stood there, and I was we were just getting a drink or something, and I heard him say, "My God, she's coibled." And we just saw these men like picking her up. So I'd missed the actual moment on thing. I was looking at the monitor, but I had some. I put some hush puppies on. Right, my first TV appearance with the White Sox, bought some brand new shoes, and they had like a crepe sole. I know you don't think they're that bad, but. And they put a dry ice machine on, and it was like about 3, but I didn't move because it was just like skates and ice. So I stood there and I thought, I'm going to disappear into the smoke any second here. Slithering around, I kept like doing the splits.
You thought
Oh
you'd be
my God,
moonwalking,
yeah,
wasn't it?
moonwalking, it was bizarre, yeah. My group page number.
Like my
I finished it.
my earliest memories were treacherous with Wooly was an absolute nightmare.
Chaotic,
Yeah, chaotic. I couldn't understand anything that he wanted me to do at all.
I didn't try to pre-warn you.
Yeah,
about it,
yeah, that's fair enough. Although we sort of sorted it. I think you'd gone skiing and me and him came in here and we sort of
That's right, yeah.
spent a couple of nights down
Yeah.
here and the sort of penny finally dropped.